Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to my new front porch. Much more humble situation and much less in the country. So if we hear traffic, I apologize. But I want to also apologize. It's been about a week since I posted a devotional. I've been moving, had a career part of a career change, and so just a lot of new things happening in my life, and so just now getting kind of settled in to my routine here, this new place. But I want to jump right back into Matthew 6. We've been talking about the Lord's Prayer, and so I'm just going to start reading through the Lord's Prayer again, and we're up to verse 11 today, and we're going to be talking about verse 11. Matthew 6, verse, where are we? Yeah, in verse 9. Jesus has already said, don't be like the hypocrites, don't be like the religious people who talk all about how much they love God or how important spirituality is to them, but then they're really selfish and they're not really connected to God. Don't be like those people, and then don't be like the pagans who are just like, anything goes. He says, don't be like those people either. He says, and when you pray, don't make a spectacle out of it. Don't make your big prayers. Oh Lord, thank you so much for making me better than these people. And don't make your spiritual walk which is tough in our day, to not make everything we do social media acceptable or using it. Don't use God for likes on Facebook. Of course, that was not the context he was talking about. He was just talking about, in their context, was don't be doing things just to please people. And so whatever that means, do things for the pleasure of God. And anyway, so he says, so in this manner, therefore, pray, our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. So we've already talked about these things. So he's saying, first thing, realize who God is as our Father, and then next, honor him as holy. Who is he? What is he? And then pray that his will be done, his kingdom, his reign be established here on the earth. Neighbors going to work, I guess. Kingdom come, your will be done on earth just like it is in heaven. So we've already talked about that. You can scroll down and look at that last devotional. But this next verse, verse 11, he says, give us this day our daily bread. Stop. Give us this day our daily bread. So let's think about what the people that were hearing him say this, what were their lives like? They didn't have refrigerators. They didn't have freezers. They didn't have pantries full of stuff. I wonder how many times I'll go to the pantry and I'll open up the pantry and I'll look at all the food that we've just stored in there and go, man, there's nothing to eat. Or I'll look in the refrigerator and all the food, all the leftovers, all the when I eat sandwich meat, I'll keep those little plastic things, and that's what I'll put leftover. All the sandwich meat packages of leftover food. And I'm like, man, there's nothing to eat. Well, they didn't have that challenge in Jesus' day. They didn't have just stores of food, and they literally were working day after day after day, day by day. In fact, in Luke 11, verse 3, Luke is quoting Jesus, and Luke doesn't say, Luke's gospel says it a little nuance, a little differently. Give us day by day our bread. So every day was a new day. Every day was a new challenge. Every day was a new need for sustenance. And the Jews themselves understood this all the way back to the Old Testament, when God provided manna in the wilderness. And if you don't know that story, basically the Jews had, the Hebrews had left Egypt, following Moses. They're wandering in the wilderness. What are we going to eat? And so God provides manna, which is literally just food from heaven. Every morning when they would get up, it was on the ground waiting for them, kind of like bread. Hard to describe it. The word manna literally means, what is it? They're like, what is it? I don't know, eat it. Because it's a gift from God, right? But every day, and they couldn't store it, it spoiled. So they had to eat what God provided every day, day by day. And so this was the Hebrew understanding: daily dependence on God providing what you need to survive physically. So daily bread is literally talking about sustenance, physical sustenance, not the daily wisdom we need, the daily whatever ethereal ideas we have out there. Literal bread, literal food. Give us today the sustenance we need today, which does something for us. It gives us a daily dependence on Him. Now, in our day, we do have refrigerators, we do have pantries, we do have bank accounts, we have savings, we have 401ks, we have assets that we can draw from. But every day, what you eat is provided to you by God. So we should every day be looking at, what is my bread today, Lord? Thank you for you providing. It may be something that you've stored that He provided prior, but He provided it to you today. Now, so we should depend on God daily for our daily sustenance. And what a blessing we have in our culture that most of the time we just have to worry about, what are we going to fix? What are we going to fix? In fitness, we already kind of know. I know I'm probably going to have some sort of grilled chicken today, because I'm eating chicken all the time. I'm eating a certain nutritional way, either really, really lean beef or turkey, or, and those things are prepared already beforehand. But God has prepared that for me beforehand. So every day, instead of just worrying, well, what are we going to fix today? Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, right? So we're going to have tacos today. Instead of thinking, no, what can we fix today? We need to focus on the Lord Himself and what that He is providing. That He's providing the tacos for Tuesday, right? And so, the main point of this is He every day is providing for us, and we should be focused on His provision every day. Now, something really, really interesting. I was in a Celebrate Recovery meeting yesterday, and I don't share a lot of things that are said in Celebrate Recovery because it's personal and private, but one of the things that was dawning on me is that I really struggle with community. I really struggle with having other men that I'm accountable to, because I think I'm strong and I don't need all that, right? And so it's frustrating to me sometimes to even hear other men's challenges, because it reflects that, when I have those same challenges, I don't want to hear about it, right? And so just the idea of being in a community, even a church community, is very, very difficult. We love to, I love to just blow into church, blow out of there, right? And not have to be real connected to everybody all the time and messaging all the time. I struggle with returning messages in business. I struggle with returning messages in friendships, church relationships, and so I really need that type of community, but I don't I don't want it. I want to be an island, but no man is an island, right? And so, something interesting about the Lord's Prayer here. When he starts all about God. It's all about God. Pray in this way. Our Father in heaven, it's all about you. You're holy. Your name be hallowed. Your kingdom come. Your will be done. It's just in earth, just like it is in heaven. Everything's about you. So those first few verses, Jesus is saying it's all about him, one person. It's all about God, the Father. Then, the following verses in the Lord's Prayer, he doesn't say, pray like this: give me today my daily bread. Forgive me my trespasses as I forgive others. Lead me not into temptation, but deliver me from evil. That's not what Jesus says. He says, give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. God sees us in a community. He sees you as an individual, yes. He died for you individually. But when you pray, consider others. When you're worried about daily bread, what about others? Who else are we helping to feed? We have the capacity in our world to feed everyone, and hunger still exists. There's only one reason that is true: selfishness. Because we don't see things the way Jesus sees things. Give us, everyone on the earth, our daily bread. Provide for us. It's all there provided. We often aren't sharing. So when you're thinking about the Lord today and you're praying about the Lord today and thankful for his provision, by the way, say grace before your meals, right? Thank him for the meal, but also think, who can we share with? Who is God? Who else's bread is this? Is it just that he's just giving it to me so that I can put it in the refrigerator and it can spoil in a sandwich meat package? Or is he giving me something that I can share? Who can I invite to dinner? Who can I have dinner with? Who can I enjoy his daily provision with? Give us this day. So he expects us to commune. He expects us to have meals together. He expects us to share with one another. Give us this day our daily bread. So, let's just consider that. Who today might you share a meal with, share your life with? What is God's provision to you today? And who are you to share that with today? What is God providing? Who is God providing daily bread to through you today? Anyway, good stuff, guys. Hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for joining me on my new porch. It's like I said, it's a little more humble, but God is good and he's at work, and let's see what God is going to do in our lives today and the rest of the week. So anyway, guys, have a great day. It's good to see everybody. Please comment in the comment section your thoughts about this, and also continue to post your prayer requests. I love seeing everybody post their prayer requests. Let's see who has a need today. So everybody have a great day.